There are two types of riders, one who love to ride in the rain and one who doesn't. But it doesn't matter who you are because monsoon are hard for us riders. Roads get wet, motorcycles get dirty and roads also get slippery. So this is our take on how to be monsoon ready. In this video, we'll be checking out some tips, some accessories for you and your motorcycle so that you have a comfortable monsoon. This video we have divided into two parts, accessories and products for you and accessories and products for your motorcycle. So let's get right to it. Let us begin by checking out whatever that's required for our motorcycles first. During rainy seasons, two things become tough. One, to ride fast, and two, to stop at the right time. Well, while in the rainy conditions, we do not advise you to ride fast because it's not really the ideal condition to do so. But when it comes to stopping power, there's something we can do and something we should absolutely do. Every monsoon season, before you ride, you have to ensure you have enough biting power at the brakes, which means you have to ensure that the brake pads are not worn out. So, worn out brake pads are outrageously dangerous, especially in the rain. So, all you have to do is inspect your brake pad. If you find that it's worn out, all you have to do is go to a dealership, find a stock one, or you can come to a store or a store similar to ours and find performance brake pads. Something like this high performance ceramic pad from Vestra or many other models. The main advantage of something like a ceramic pad is that it gives better bite and also better life. In case if you don't know how to inspect your brake pad, I'll tell you. All you have to do is go and check your brake calipers which comes in contact with your disc. That touch part, that's where the brake pad is. If the padding, you feel if the padding is too thin, then it means you have to change the brake pad into a new one. So, checking your brake pads is an absolute must thing to do before you ride in monsoon season. The next most vital thing to check every monsoon season are tires. Because if you're riding with worn out tires, you're putting your life at risk. Because every time you ride with a worn out tire, there's absolutely no grip on the road, you cannot take the curve smoothly, and you're even risking your own life. So, like the brake pads, all you have to do is inspect your tires. If you feel the tires are worn out, you have to get them immediately replaced, especially before the rain starts, because it greatly improve your overall riding safety. So how do we know if a tire is worn out? The easiest way is to look for the manufacturer's mark. Between your threads, you can find these kind of marks. If you look closely enough, you'll find these marks inside your thread, and when this thread reaches the same level of this mark, it's time to change your tires. At this point, the grip is almost over, if not completely over. But that does not mean you can't ride your motorcycle. You absolutely can. But it all depends on how much you want to risk your life. Next up, we are moving on to chains, especially maintaining your chain during monsoon season. Now, normally in dry conditions, we lubricate and clean our chain about 400 to 500 kilometers. But in monsoon season, in rainy conditions, we'll have to do this roughly about 200 to 250 kilometers. Why? Because whenever we ride, there's more mud, there's more rain and more slush coming onto the chain, which means more maintenance is required for this part of your motorcycle. So roughly about every 200 to 250 kilometers, all you have to do is clean your chain and then properly lubricate it. When it comes to the products part of it, there's plenty of options for you like this. And when it comes to the product part, there's plenty of options. There are different quality manufacturers producing quality products for all kinds of motorcycle in the Indian market. So you can choose the one that you really like. With the cleaning of the chain and lubing of the chain comes the maintenance and cleaning of your motorcycle. In summer season, we don't have to do it regularly, but in rainy season, it's very important that we regularly and properly make sure the motorcycle is clean almost all the time, because we don't want unwanted rust or any other damages to a motorcycle after a monsoon season. Now, if there's one product that I highly recommend you buy during this monsoon season, that is this WD-40. Because this is an all-round product that can be used for a variety of purposes. This can remove moisture, remove rust, remove dirt, and this can even be used as a lubricant. So, if you're buying one product for maintenance part of your motorcycle, then I recommend WD-40. Another issue we constantly face during this monsoon season is our motorcycle getting drenched in rain. Now, if you have covered parking, that's fine. If not, then it's really a problem. Now, even if you have covered parking, rain might come and there will be moisture all around the motorcycle throughout the monsoon season. The only way to solve this is by getting an absolute must-have accessory, that is a rain cover for your motorcycle. And there are plenty of rain covers available for motorcycle, plenty of universal models, something specifically designed for your motorcycle by your manufacturer, or for example this product from JB Racing that can be used, which is a high quality rain cover for your motorcycle, which is also universal. So you can choose the one that you like, you can choose the one that absolutely properly fit your motorcycle from bottom to the side. So what happens if you don't cover your motorcycle? Water gets into the vital parts of your motorcycle, maybe places like battery terminals or other iron parts, and it eventually rusts out. And that's the last thing you want. So in order to avoid this, a good quality rain cover during the entire monsoon season is absolutely necessary. Next up, we are moving to visibility, especially when you're riding. Now, in rainy season, it's not just the night time that we have to be afraid of. In heavy rains, visibility is almost always nil. It's not just about you seeing the oncoming traffic, it's about the oncoming traffic seeing you. So we're specifically mentioning two products. One is a hazard module and number two are auxiliary lights or fog light. When it comes to fog light, the options are plenty, because if you visit our shop, you'll see that there are plenty of options for auxiliary lamps for your motorcycle. Now this varies from 2 LED lights to even 5, 6, 7, there's multitudes of options. Now, when it comes to hazard modules, it gives you multiple options of hazard variations that you can choose so that you are always noticed on the road. But the entire idea of it is, no matter what auxiliary lamps you get, what hazard module you get, the basic idea of it is that you should be visible to the oncoming traffic and to everyone around you, even in heavy rains. So, in monsoon season, a hazard module or even auxiliary lamps becomes very important. Next up is kind of an optional accessory. By optional, I mean this is not exactly an absolute must-have because it doesn't pertain to safety or anything else. But it's more, it kind of more leans towards riding clean. So the product I'm talking about is mudguard extender and rear tire huggers. What this product does is it ensures a much cleaner ride. Even if you ride through mud puddles, dirt puddles, or even through the entire rain, it ensures that no water is splashed onto your back or to your pillion's back. So if you want a cleaner ride, you can go for a rear tire hugger or a mudguard extender. The next problem is when you're riding long distances. What if you want to carry large luggages with you? If you're doing suppose an all-India ride. So what will you do then? So we have options of waterproof saddlebags, but sometimes that's not just enough. In that case, we can go for panniers and top boxes, and these are water insulated and completely waterproof. Now the significant advantage of this metal panniers and top box is that you can easily remove it and take wherever you want, especially if you're staying in hotels or wherever you want. Also, these are metal products completely sealed to ensure that water doesn't get into the product. So this is completely waterproof. These are the accessories or products that's available for your motorcycle during this monsoon season. So how about us as riders? Come, let's head to our shop and check out all the products that's available for us as riders. So we are at a retail store. Come, let's check out all the products for you. That's everything for your motorcycle. So in case if you feel that we missed out on any accessories, please let me know in the comments below, and that way it'll be helpful for other riders. So now let's move on and check out all the accessories that you will require as a rider. As a rider, the most important product you can buy is a raincoat, especially in the monsoon season. When it comes to raincoat, you can choose to wear this over your standard riding gears or just by itself. But as a rider, when you're buying a raincoat, what you have to keep in mind is that you have to buy a raincoat with reflective liners because it ensures maximum visibility. In case if you're not interested in the normal raincoats, then you can always buy the normal riding jackets. This riding jacket comes with inbuilt rain liners, but mostly it'll be inside the jacket. And there are some models of jacket that comes with rain liners outside. What I personally recommend is a riding jacket with rain liners outside rather than inside, because when the rain liners is inside, when it rains, the rainwater goes in and the jacket gets very heavy. Now, if you already own a jacket and is looking for an universal rain liner that can be worn outside it, then you can go for the Rhinox H2Go, which is available in different vibrant colors. Next up is a solution to a problem we all have faced as a rider, because every time we ride in the rain, our helmet gets fogged up. Suppose you have a pin lock ready helmet, there's no issue because you get anti-fog liners directly. What if your helmet doesn't have a pin lock ready system, then you can go for this Releri Premium Anti-Fog Lens. Releri is an international brand, but what makes Releri really special is that this is suitable for almost all kinds of helmets. You can check their website for more details, and we have done detailed videos about this product on our channel previously, so find the link in the description below. So this can be easily installed on any helmets, and this will make any helmets anti-fog. What we just saw is a must-have accessory. Now what you're about to see is kind of an optional one, because if you're someone who fancies different kind of modern tech, then you can go for this helmet wiper. We have previously done a video about this. Find the link there. If you want to see the complete unbox and some features of this product, you can find it there. But what it really does is it goes directly on your helmet and then it wipes the water for you. So if you're someone who want that kind of a product, then this is another optional product that you can buy. That reminds me of something else. If you're someone who's using electronic devices on your helmet, for example, a Bluetooth device, then you have to be slightly careful during the monsoon season. Most of the product that you see might be water repellent, or some might even be water resistant, but there's always a limit to which the water it can take in. So if you're in a heavy rainfall, what you have to do is you can actually cover the product or even remove it. This way we can ensure the product lasts a long time. The next issue we face as a rider is wet feet, because every time we ride in the rain, our boots get wet, our feet gets wet, and the riding experience is just bad. So to solve that, what we have right now in the market is water resistant shoes. Now some brands are offering this, so if you're looking for a new boot to buy, which can be used in monsoon season now, this is a good option. What if you don't want to buy another riding boot? Or let's say if you already own a riding boot, or you ride with something else. In that case, you can go for the rain shoe cover. What this cover does is, it makes your normal boot or any boot completely waterproof. This is worn over your normal boot or normal riding shoes, and it can be taken to water, it can be worn in rain or whatever you want. It'll keep your feet dry. All that is not enough, and Rhinox has recently launched the H2 Go socks. This is completely waterproof socks which can be worn inside your normal shoes or riding boots. It will keep your feet dry even if water gets inside. Now, naturally, the next point of concern is your personal luggage. Your backpacks, your laptop bags, your work bags, whatever. Whenever we ride in the rain, this gets wet and things get damaged. For this, we have a solution: universal rain covers. Now, these covers are suitable for all kinds of bags, which will protect your bags from rains. Now, if you have the option, you can always go for completely waterproof bags. So, we have checked out accessories for you and your motorcycle during this monsoon. But riding in monsoon is much more than that. It's about being safe on the road at all times. So, obey all the rules. Make sure you leave enough space between other vehicles when riding. Make sure all your lights, all your indicators, all your tail lights are properly working. Make sure all your reflectors are in the right place, and above all, always ride with the right safety riding gears. So, Shriko and Mohanan, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.